Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Good, afternoon, evening to everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your boy Q, the content guy, and I am back for a brand new review, Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 16, Chicken and Waffles. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, knows a friend, knows a friend, knows a one friend, and know. Tell that other friend that will always tell that other friend to come over and enjoy the content. And yeah, I need to I was going to say something. Anyway, I just finished watching The Land like an hour ago. That had some other stuff to do. So, I'm bringing y'all a review. I was out over the weekend. I was in the streets, and I deserve to be in the streets. And I don't want to feel shame for it. And it's hot. And give me a second because my air ain't kick on yet. Hold on. I'm trying to keep that bill down, baby, but honey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Anyway, y'all, I am back. I had a really, really good weekend, a much needed weekend. Last week was a rough week, but anyway. Um, and yeah, so let's keep it moving. Hopefully this will be a better week. Hopefully it'll be a great week for you all also. And we're we're here to talk about Atlanta. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who like it, and I don't care who don't like it. Give Brit another contract. I said it and I ain't changing it. Give Brit another contract. Give Brit another contract. This is a really good episode. Well, it was a good episode. I don't know about really good, but it was a good episode. And it almost feels like, even though I know next week is the last week, it almost feels like this is it almost feels like the season is now picking up. So, which is weird because, like I said, it ends next week. So, it took them a while to get here, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like I need some water or something. Anyway, we're gonna deal with it. Let me get my glasses. Let me get my notes, and let's get into this thing. First of all, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. I don't appreciate Miss Wizard. I don't appreciate her going to my comments. I post a nice, wholesome picture of me outside with my friends. And instead of him saying, "Oh, I'm glad you outside. I'm glad you having a good time," he gonna say, "Oh, where were you?" like, like, like,
Larry?
child. Anyway. Hey, Kingsley and Miss Grow. So the show opens up with Shamia singing.
Girl, please stop talking. Please.
The show opened up with Shamia singing, child. And Shamia got her daughter singing T-shirt. I ain't here to judge nobody parenting, but everybody don't need kids. Everybody don't need kids. You up there sing out your daughter singing T-shirt. The producers want to know why Shamia got all that goddamn Vaseline on that little girl face. Shamia talking about something. That's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. And look now. And look at me now. I don't need no makeup on. That girl look. Let me shut up. Let's move on. Let's move on. Gerald on the phone, not in person. They decided so the doctor come in. It was a really cool doctor. Doctor came in, made sure the baby was okay. Shamia said she in the hospital every 3 days with the baby. If something happens, if she gets sick and all that kind of stuff, she's in the hospital. She came home with strep throat. Then she gonna try to say, "Oh well, I think the baby gave it to me." She said they decided to. She really cares and loves her husband. That she decided to want to. They went ahead and decided to go forward with the surrogate. Unfortunately, it failed, so they're going to take a pause right now and try to figure out the next move. Please don't take what I'm getting ready to say wrong. Please don't take what I'm getting ready to say wrong. Focus on the two you got and get them healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, put all your energy on the two that you got right now. And then maybe after you finish with that, not after you finish, not like when they're 18, but like try to get this situated. At least let the girl turn 2 or 3. How old is 15 months? What's that, a year and 5 months? How old is 15 months? At least let the girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's at least get a 3 before you go out there and have another baby. That's all I'm saying. This could be a sign. Just relax and stop singing all the damn time. Just focus on the two you got right now. Stop letting that little girl go outside with all that grease on her face, or the damn frying pan oil on her face, that fried chicken grease on her face. Get the other one healthy, and then focus on if you want to have a third child or not. Like, you're doing too much. You're singing and shit. You're just doing too much, and we sick of it. And Shamia, I want you to help us. We want to help you. Let's help each other. Don't come back on the show next season. Don't come back on the show next season and take all that energy and put it into your child. That will help all of us out. That will help us. That will help me out. That will help the fans out, and that will help you out. So everybody gets what they want. Their kid, their mother will. I know you, Naomi. I know you lying to me. Naomi, I know you lying to me. And the after show, Shamia started talking ish about the surrogate. Naomi, I know you lying to me. She got rid of her and has a new one. Over at Phaedra house, Mr. President is making some clothes, making his own clothes because he said they ain't got no bell bottoms, and they flare pants, but bell bottoms like Phaedra called them, and that he is being able to make his own clothes. He got some orders coming in. She set him up with a showcase so that he can start to show off his pants that he made. The Prince, what was his name? Was it Prince Aiden? Aiden going to help him be his marketing team. Baby, I loved it. I love it. When I saw it, I said, baby. I
know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
See, while y'all kids out here playing outside and waiting, you know what I'm saying, playing outside and all that kind of stuff. While y'all kids outside playing outside, my kids in here making money. My kids in here making money. Naomi, somebody block Naomi. So he gonna order a pair of pants with his show at the ATL.
Lord have mercy.
I don't think they make that size yet. But he out here making clothes, and I ain't mad at it. You can never start them too young, baby. Get that money. You want to become an entrepreneur? You want to start your own line? I love it. I don't find nothing wrong with it. I know that's right, Phaedra. I know that's right, Phaedra. At least your kids won't be like Simone kids or Nene kids. It's the day of the divorce hearing for Kelli. 4 hours later, Kelli comes out the courtroom. She said it was a shit show. They're still not divorced. The judge gave them till 12 o'clock, and he then said they went into overtime, so the judge couldn't make a ruling. They have a continuation. Shamina shows up. Kelli says she's still not divorced. He went to jail because he did not pay child support. The only reason why he got out of jail the first time is because he paid child support. She says she had not heard from Brit. Say I again I agree with what's the girl name? Kelli on that part. Now I know I seen a start time that says 5 and I was like perfect as soon as I get off. Now I'm late. Look, I ain't like waiting. I wanted to talk. Wizard, shut up. Shit. What's running your damn mouth?
Oh, she's such a pain in the ass.
Oh my God.
She's such a drama
She's such a
queen.
pain in
Stay
the
home,
ass.
dude.
Wizard is such a drama queen. Damn. And y'all, and before y'all agree with him, he actually wanted me to go on around 12:30 his damn time. Like I don't work because you sit at home. I work anyway. Angela called and all that kind of stuff. So Brit is pretty much like everybody's calling me. I mean, yeah, excuse me. Kelli is like everybody's calling me, but Brit is not. So that's that. It's the day of the cooking event. Charles shows up. Angela's starts talking about. So it was Brit showed up. So Angela said that she wanted Charles around. Charles to do a cooking show. I mean, excuse me, to do a cook off. And baby Charles said. Charles said,
always prepared. I stay ready. That way I ain't never got to get ready. I'm ready right now.
What's up? I'm ready right now, Kelli. What you want to do? But she shows up. She's doing the cook off with the lady. She's saying how her and Brit are good friends, she guess, but they haven't spoken since Grenada. On the other side of town, you have Brit, Cynthia, and Portia. She's letting the girls know that her and Kelli have been using the same stylist and pretty much the same like team, and tells the whole and Kelli tells the whole team she doesn't want them working with Brit. She feels like Kelli feels like she's getting the short end of the stick. Kelli feels like she feel like it's weird. She just feels like Brit wants every single person that she's working with. But the stylist is now working with Shamina. Brit is like, I also seen the text message that Shamina showed me. She was trying to get a reaction out of Portia. And how, we were having a falling out and how we, weren't a good friend and all that kind of stuff. And Portia was like, girl, this is what I want you to do with that. She said, honey, do what's best for you. I said, I know that's for.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. So they're doing a cook-off and things like that, and making chicken and waffles. They're cooking for the ladies and supposed to be for the whole everybody that's inside of the showroom. And in the midst of them, I think they were already eating or about to eat. Some punk show up, and he's like, "I'm Marcus. Can I talk to you off the camera?" And she was like, "How do I know you?" And he says, "I don't think you know me, but I know your husband, and this conversation needs to be like off the camera. I know some things about you and your husband. Well, more so about your husband." So, baby, they're looking like, who's this punk? They like, who's this punk? And I was just like, girl. Like, girl, go on, go on, go on, go on. They both won the cooking contest. Kelli does a chair. She goes over to the crowd and she does a chair with them, and she says, like chair to something, and the guy goes, I have a toast, and he's like, you know, cheers if your name is Angela and your husband is cheating on you.
Such a fucking cunt.
I was like, wow. And Kelli was like, he gotta go. He got to 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 go. She was not having that. She's not dealing with disrespect. She was like, even though me and you ain't cool like that, or we're not besties, I'm not having that disrespect in my shop. And I appreciate Kelli for that. I really do appreciate Kelli for that. Like, you're not coming here to be bestie. Kelli, take that faggot shit somewhere else. Take that punk shit somewhere else. Take that sissy shit somewhere else. Take that sissy shit somewhere else. Go on. Go on, girl.
I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, whatever y'all got going on, because that's not me.
Go on. Go on, leave me alone. Go on. But baby. The way Phaedra ran to that car. That's some shit I would have did. Phaedra ran to the car, baby, and getting called up Porsche, gave them the rundown, baby. The girls was like, what? Baby, I loved it. I loved how Phaedra ran over to that damn car. She was like, baby, I gotta get to this car. She was like, honey, Siri, call Porsche, baby. I loved it. And y'all can act like y'all wouldn't have did that, because y'all know y'all would have. Y'all know y'all would have did that. Okay, baby, I would. All right, talk to y'all later. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, call me when you get home or text me. Girl, guess what happened, bitch? We were sitting at Kelli's event, and baby, why some punk walk up on Angela? Yes, baby, I didn't even call a Porsche on the way out the door. You hear me? On the way out the door and put on me. Girl, hold on. Let me say bye to the girls real quick. Let me say bye. Bye, y'all. Okay, call me. Bitch, guess what just happened, bitch? You know, you gotta do it like that because you can't be too loud. You gotta kind of, bitch, guess what happened, bitch? So, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's the day of Phaedra's event, and Portia calls her to let her know her cousin Lonnie had passed away. And I had looked online, and the issue that I had with some of the fans is they like, oh, Portia seems like she's faking it. She don't seem like she being like, it's no grief. Everybody don't have to break down. Everybody don't have to like, scream and cry. And we don't know what Portia went through when she found out her cousin had passed away. But I just didn't like that because I'm like, y'all trying to. I don't like telling somebody how to grieve for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me how to grieve. I grieve in my own way. And if I need to, what is this? If I need to grieve, I'm going to grieve, but you can't tell me how to grieve. As simple as that. You just cannot tell me how to grieve. And I didn't appreciate the people online doing that. It's like, y'all got a problem with whatever Portia do, y'all got a problem. Now you got a problem with how she grieving. Girl, I'm gonna tell all y'all hoes kiss my ass. Grieve on that. Right, be loud and wrong for no reason. Shut up. So, they do 2 hours later, and the ladies are now starting to show up to the event. The ladies show up, everybody comes in. Brit comes in, and she starts to speak to everybody. And Kelli ignores her. She says hi to Kelli twice. Kelli ignores her. And Angela is telling a story about what happened at the restaurant and about the guy. Angela says she had some people. The people ran down on him, and he ended up letting them know that some guy has sent him about the Charles information, and that they are going to figure out who it was. They have a description of the guy and all that kind of stuff. And Kelli was like, oh, maybe it was the people who don't show up for you. And Brit was like, huh? Meanwhile, Drew was sitting outside, baby, knocking on the door trying to get in because she showed up late. Now, here's the thing where I'm not knocking Drew for this. If y'all ever been to Atlanta, y'all know that Atlanta traffic is stupid. Atlantic traffic is stupid. It's dumb. It don't make no sense. Like it's just stupid. So Drew had even showed Phaedra, and this is where I was like, Phaedra, you wrong because you should have let that girl in. She texted you and showed you that she was sitting in traffic. Because you knew what was going on and because you live in Atlanta, you should be like, okay, girl, that's no problem. Just let the security know when you get here that you can come on in. I think that that was wrong. I think that she should have let her in. Now I don't know why Sweet Tea was there, but whatever. So Brit is like, so they're talking. So Cynthia's talking and saying, you know, I went to Brit's house, and Kelly's like, oh, Brit let you in. Oh, Brit did this and Brit that, you know, being very aggressive. And Brit is like, you can address me directly. I know it's hard for you. At times, Kelly's like, it's not difficult. She's like, you don't have to be passive aggressive. She's like, I'm not being passive aggressive. I'm aggressive. Kelly, girl. And Brit turns around and walks up on her a little bit. I know y'all caught that. And she's like, Kelly, I've never seen you aggressive. And Kelly is screaming, Brit, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And she's like, oh, you're a big bad wolf. And she was like, I'm the mighty wolf. Brit says, I see you're really insecure. She said, oh, I'm insecure, but you use my team. She said, so you can beg me to work with you. You always need a sidekick. So at this point, the lady's going back and forth. And Brit yells out, it was her idea for me to use the team. Kelly comes back and she's like, let me tell you something, ho. And Phaedra is trying to calm the girls down. And she was like, you better tell your motherfucking pill popping roommate. And I was like, oh, wow. So the ladies, well, let me just finish. So the ladies in the confessional, they're like, oh, this is getting juicy. I'm like, what is going on? Whoa. This is good. This is getting juicy. I like this. This getting juicy. So she was like, Phaedra, baby, that Phaedra something else. Phaedra said, honey, pill popping. I mean, she offered me an Advil at PM, but I didn't think she was on the Michael Jackson drugs. I said, girl. Brit says, you know, some things are off limits based on respect. But if you don't respect me, I'm gonna lay the whole clip out. And she was like, she said, you know, keep doing what your stylist say. Your stylist say you look a mess. Keep it up unless you want to talk about them abortions you had when you was married.
Jesus Christ. Well, all I can say is,
you're not that bitch or nothing, but you still ate that little one, thing. You ate that one thing. I mean, you eat a lot of shit. You eat a lot, but you ate that one thing.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
Unless you want to talk about the abortions you had when you was married. Kelli was like, you could never be me, bitch. You can't even have no kids. So here goes Shamia, Cynthia, and Angela. I mean, that was just so low. I just couldn't believe she would say that. You just don't say that about nobody. She was just so low. So Shamia walks up to Brit and she's like, really, Brit? Think about how you felt when Kenya did blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing, Shamia. Brit wasn't sitting inside the building when Kenya did what she did. And we're not talking about Kenya now. We're talking about Kelli and Brit. And Kelli started it and Brit finished it. Just like you started it and she finished it with your ass. They like it was a low attack and Kelli, Brit went really, really low and it was uncalled for. So it was uncalled for when Brit went low, but it wasn't uncalled for when Kelli went low. Okay. 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 Got it. So I see how we operate because we don't like what Brit did to Kenya or because of what happened to Kenya, which is her own doing. Now we can't even give credit up to Brit when Brit deserved credit. You started it with me. You started it with me and I finished it with your ass. I finished it with your ass. But we got a problem. And Shamia,
girl, you girl, you just don't know.
Shamia, girl, I would say, girl, if you don't get the fuck out my goddamn face and go ahead and take care of that baby, girl, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, go on, get out my face. Go on, get out my face. She started it. She started it. She started it. I spoke to her. I came in to your event. I spoke to you. I said hello. I said hello to you twice. You said nothing. Y'all had nothing to say. Y'all girls had nothing to say. But the minute it's juicy, oh, you pill popping. It's juicy. It's juicy when it's against me. It's juicy. But when I retaliate, all of a sudden, oh, you're going too low. How could you say that? Well, if she wasn't fucking with me, I wouldn't have fucked with her. So Kelli is like, in the confessional, she's like, it's my body, my choice. I got my tubes tied. And even if I wanted to have a baby, I can't. Meanwhile, baby Drew outside, she trying to get some chicken. She don't know what's going on. They finally got inside. Dylan showed his pants off that he made. Phaedra trying to calm Kelli down, talking about you in some $10,000 boobs. And them twins, girl, and them, and them girls sitting over the child. Ooh. You sit in $10,000 boots with them girls over there looking how they look. Ain't not a perm inside, not a straight comb, not a perm. Shit. And Kelli and Shamia, you still trying to talk. You still trying to talk to Brit. You still trying to tell Brit let her know what she did was wrong. Shamia.
Moving on.
Get her off my show.
Okay.
Get her off my show.
Okay. All right.
Get her off my
Just get off the show. Get off the show. Clap if you care about Shamia.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect.
So they come out in this horrible fashion show. Jessica White, I don't know what she had on. It was just a mess. Dylan comes out, he shows his pants. His brother come out, he was like, y'all can pre-order right now. I love the relationship that the boys got. Phaedra says, my boys are my legacy. My goal is always to give them a leg no matter what goes on. You will always have each other. I won't always be here forever.
I know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
So over on the couch, Shamia goes to sit down and talk to Brit, and Brit was like, I didn't check on her because I'm not fake. Y'all, she been going around saying she got an issue. She done told everybody but me, I'm not fake. So because of that, I didn't call and check up on her. And I'm looking at Brit like, girl, why are you explaining yourself to Shamia? I would have said, Shamia, girl, get the fuck out of my face. I ain't in the mood for that right now. Go on, get out my face. Go over there, or go home to your child. But girl, get out my face. Phaedra shares what happened to Portia to the group, and why she didn't show up. And that was the end of the episode. And at the end of the episode, it was very much giving. State
of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
That's what Phaedra was trying to do. It didn't work. But I'm on Brit's side. Kelli started it. Kelli was doing too much. See, the problem is this. Kelli, you want to hang over there with the cool girls. You think hanging over there with Shamia is the cool girls. You and Brit could have did your own thing. But you want to hang with the cool girls. And Shamia using your styles because she knows she can't afford Portia's stylist. Not even afford. She knows she won't look as good as Portia does. Now you need a stylist. When they gonna start styling you? Because I ain't seen it yet. When they gonna start styling you? Somebody let me know when you see the episode. And that was the end of the episode. It was a good episode. It was a good episode. That's all I got to say is it was a good episode. And next week is the season finale. Y'all done got Charles activated. Y'all done got that punk up over there. And yeah. The same way Kelli could never look as good as Brit, and I don't even like Brit. Come on, speak the truth. Speak the truth. Speak the truth and shame to death. Speak the truth and shame to death. So yeah, it was a good season too. Yeah, it was cool. So we're gonna see what happens. There's some other stuff I want to talk about before I get up off of here. But it was a really, really good season. And it was a good episode. And I want Brit back. I want Brit back next season. Look, we'd have had worse done on the show. Kenya had worse done to her on the show. Baby Kenya had been dragged across the stage. She's been called all kind of whores and sluts. Kenya has been done worse. Yeah, after these episodes, I'm mad that Brit didn't go to the reunion because I felt like Brit had a case to stand on. Brit had a case to stand on, and I'm mad she did not go. Simple as that. But Andy, we beg of you, bring back Brit and do not bring back Shamia. All right, let me see. So a couple things I want to talk about before I get up off of here. And I'm going to really get into it when I do the show with Adrian. Chrissy, girl, get your man. Get your man. Get your man, girl. Get your man. Honey, he need to get the honey. Jimmy ain't had them cornrows done since 2002. I think that grease getting in that scalp. That grease getting in that scalp. And for anybody who thinks that Jimmy is in the same category as a Nazir Jones, is crazy to me. Crazy to me. And then had the nerve to release a statement that says, I don't want to be compared. I don't want to be compared. I don't want to be compared to Nas.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Now, I was in the car with my best friend last night, and we were talking about this situation. And I thought Ballin' and I Fly High were two different songs. I didn't realize they was the same song. That's how much we don't know about you, Jimmy. That's how much we don't know about you. All we know is that you won't marry Chrissy. And you still think you a YN, but you ain't nothing but ON. You wasn't even top 5 in your group, honey. You wasn't even top 5 in your group. And you sitting there talking about I'm more influential than Nas. I'm more influential than Nas. The Nas. What was you influential in? Help me understand. I want y'all name. Can y'all name 5 Jim Jones songs? Nas gonna be at Essence Festival. You was over there on a segment on Wilson in the Park that was part of an award show. You didn't even get you got a 2-minute set. Nas get ready to do Essence Festival. He probably gonna get about an hour and a half set. You did a 2-minute set on 106 Park anniversary on a award show. Okay. 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 Nas married his chick and then he divorced her, but he married her. And you sitting there saying that you are better than Nas. And then double down and say, no, I'm talking about right. Me and Nas, when I was in 10th grade, Nas had just came out. You and Nas only 2 years apart. So you telling me that you was still in the 10th grade when Nas came out? Wow. Wow. Oh, V. Oh, V. Oh, V.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Let me pull up my little chart. Nas is 51, Jim is 48. Nas is 51, Jim is 48. Have y'all seen how Jim look? Monthly Spotify listeners. Nas 9.2 million, Jimmy 860,000. Singles release 79 plus singles 47. Billboard entries, hot entries 15 plus 2. Platinum albums 80. I was looking for the comparison. I was looking for the same Nas that did Ether. The same Nas that did I Can Rule the World. The same Nas that did Illmatic. The same Nas that won a Grammy a couple of years ago. The same Nas who just released about 5 albums in the last couple of years under Hit Boy. The same Nas. Coming from Jim Jones, who got bodied. Him and his crew got bodied on Versus. I don't want to be compared to Nas. I don't want to be compared to Nas. I don't want to be compared to Nas. Now let's see. You got Cameron, Jim Jones, Jewel Santana, Freaky Zeke. So you weren't even top 5 in your own. Let's go to your albums. Okay, so let's go to your album entries. On the way home to church, on my way home to church, number 18. Harlem Diary of a Summer, number 5. Hustlers, number 6. Pray IV Range, number 9. Capo, number 20. Wasted Talent debuted at number 131. El Chapo debuted at 114. At the Church's Steps didn't even debut. And you used the same producer that Nas used and didn't even debut. Wow. You don't even have no entries on the Billboard chart, Frank. You don't even have no entries in, let's go to Nas, who's in probably everybody's top 5. Let's go to Nas. Ooh, this page long. Let me get down to the bottom where all the... Ooh, this is a long stat. Wow. Okay. Nas discography. Illmatic debut number 12. It Was Written number 1. I Am number 1. Nostradamus number 7. Stillmatic number 5. God's Son number 12. Street Discipline number 5. Hip Hop Is Dead number 1. Untitled number 1. Life Is Good number 1. Nasir number 5. King's Disease number 5. King's Disease Part 2 debuted at number 3. Magic debuted at 27. King's Disease Part 3 debuted at number 10. Magic debuted at Magic 2 debuted at number 52, and Magic 3 debuted at number 65. So how many number 1 albums was that? Let me go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 number 1 albums. 5 albums that debuted at number 1. Ooh, I love it. Look at all these features and all these albums he produced on. And then had the nerve to say, yeah, he over there sitting on $200 million because he invested well. So he not doing rap no more. And I know I can wrap circles around him now. I can go in the studio and wrap circles around him right now. Jimmy, you can't even get your hair done. And you want somebody to believe that you can wrap circles around somebody. You can't even get your hair done. You can't even get your damn hair done. And then he had nerve to say, well, Nas always, and then trying to justify why he think he better than Nas, and gonna say, well, Nas has always been overshadowed by DMX and Jay-Z. You was overshadowing your own group. You was overshadowing your own group. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Jimmy must be influenced on the same block he gave those YNs bad advice per cam. Huh. Anyway, y'all. Oh. And I know y'all gonna hate because that's what y'all do, especially Wizard. I know y'all gonna hate, but honey, let me pull it up real quick. Hold on. Let me just show y'all something real quick. Give me a second, real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Mother, am I the drama? Mother will be out September 19th. Say what y'all want. Say what y'all want. That new Cardi? That new Cardi? And let me tell you what Cardi did that was smart. She put Up and she put WAP on the album, which means the album is already platinum. Give it up. Give it up. Richie, they stuck. Richie, they can't move. Give it up. They can't move.
Here she comes.
Give it up. They can't move.
Here she comes.
Well, all I can say is,
they can't move. Oh, and did you see Richie? Did you see the tangent that she went on over the weekend? Poor thing. Poor thing. Outside is the shit. Outside is the shit. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I'm gonna try to see y'all this week. I got to get Adrian's schedule because y'all are overdue for a weekend session. I know it. I don't hear nobody mouth. And we going. It's gonna be hot outside, so we going to cut up inside. Punching the look, punch in the air. And did y'all know that Offset had a song come out on Friday? Didn't even know. And then somebody online gonna say Nicki must got the girls mad because Cardi came out with her song and now she's sitting in Paris with Beyonce and Jay-Z, and because Nicki exposing people online. Woo! Nicki, if you're so mad at Cardi, why don't you just battle her? Why don't y'all just release a song on the same day and an album on the same day and see who will outsell each other? Like Kanye and what's the guy name? 50 did. Cause you bad, right? You bad. Oh, before I go, did y'all see that girl that punched that TikToker? Did y'all see that? Anyway, oh, y'all didn't see it? Yeah, go look it up. It's a TikTok guy. He was walking down the street and a girl punched him, and he was like minding his business and she punched him. And he was like, she walked past him and she was like, "Excuse you," and he was like, "What?" She was like, he was like, "Excuse, no, you excuse," or something like that, and he was like, "What?" And she ended up throwing a drink on him, and then he was like, he said something, and he said something. He said, "No, excuse." He was like, "You could have said excuse you, bitch," or something like that. After she threw the drink on him, and then she turned around and went back and punched him in his jaw. But I'll never hear women should keep their hands to themselves. It's always men should keep their hands to themselves. I never hear women should keep their hands to themselves, though. I always hear, well, it's okay, or they could be going through something. That's what I hear. I never hear the other way around. And because I know what I would have did. I know what I would have did. So y'all would have been mad at me because I would have turned her every way but loose. Anyway, look, y'all, I'm getting up out of here. I gotta go get my life together. I need to wash clothes. I need to cook something to eat. So yeah, I will talk to y'all later this week. I'm gonna try to get y'all another show before Friday. And y'all have a great week. And I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. And give Brit another season. Bye.